Ooh, we back with Officer Bucci. Bucci sitting up here spreading lies once again on the biggest hip-hop platform in Los Angeles, the biggest federal platform in Los Angeles. If you ask me, it's a cesspool. All kind of stuff going on around there. Gang banging, cops, feds, guns, drugs, corn. Disgusting. And Bucci, you're a liar. You keep coming up here with these fake stats and stuff you just make up. I don't know where you got it from. Maybe you got it from some of your homies on the force, but you're a liar. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. I swear I don't, because I did not know Bucci was law. Remember that. And we back with another video, new video. Bucci, I'm on your bumper. You sat up here, you told everything about everybody else. You said you was gonna, I'm gonna expose Jumby. I'm gonna do all this. Degenerate. But you got fired from the force for drinking and driving. You know what kind of people you could have put in danger while you were behind the wheel drunk, sir? But of course, cops don't follow the law. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. Like Bucci being an officer of the law and not letting us know that. Like we wouldn't find out. Now, Bucci's sitting over here making lies, bro. He's talking about blacks. He's talking about Mexicans. He hates himself, right? But it's like, I understand now. I feel like everybody should understand what's going on with Bucci now. He's law. He's a cop. Straight up. Now, I want to say this too. Not only did he not want to be an officer of the law in his neighborhood, he's from Long Beach, right? He went to Moderna. I don't know where that place is in California, right? But he went somewhere where nobody would know that he's a cop, right? He talks all this about black neighborhoods, this, that, and the other. Why not become a cop in Long Beach where you're from? Where you know the community, where you could be a bridge between the law and the community. Because you know there's a lot of discrepancy there. You could have bridged the gap, but instead, you wanted to hide your affiliation. Cuz, saying cuz all the time. You're COINTELPRO. When did you have time to crip if you were studying to be an officer of the law? I'm sorry. We're going to get straight into this clip. Ooh, I am absolutely disgusted, Bucci. Yeah, I am. I'm friggin' disgusted. This is great for content. I just want to say this. This is great for content. Maybe this is why he didn't want it to get out, because boy, we on your ass. Straight up. We're going to get straight to this content. We're going to get straight to this content. Bucci B. Lion says black people are responsible for black-owned businesses failing in Los Angeles. Womp, womp. Bucci, you suck. We patronize our own businesses, especially when it comes to food. But if you were from LA, for real, you would know about that. You know about that, Bucci, if you was from LA, but you're not. You're not. You're a Long Beach weirdo. Straight up. Let's get into this content.
Restaurants you talk about, you feel me? All this like bougie ass white owned restaurants.
All the black restaurants moving to the white neighborhood because the Negroes is running them out.
Sounds like a
no. That's actually from gentrification.
No,
because white people that move into those neighborhoods and people who aren't from
ain't no white people moving.
No. What?
Actually,
bro.
Yeah.
Even Mexicans. Let's say it's Mexicans, right? Mexicans complaining about the food. They want more taco trucks. They want more that they can relate to. They can have that, and they can
Mexicans love
patronize.
soul food. Go to Roscoe's.
No,
Every
no,
race
no,
is
no,
up
no.
in
You don't
there.
get no.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't
I
agree
am
with you on that
Chicano,
one,
so
'cause
I
it
could
seem
talk.
like-
I just want to point this out too. To me, that was ignorant, right? This is the thing. Anybody can cook any kind of food. Mexicans are the majority in Los Angeles, right? So yeah, they are in a lot of kitchens. It's just a fact. It's a fact, right? But everybody know Eminem's soul food, all kind of, R.I.P. Eminem's that was over there off Crenshaw and King and all that. But yo, I could Earl's, bro, I could go down the line, my boy. These are black owned businesses. What are you talking about? And have black people behind the counter. Woody's off of Slauson. Black people there cooking. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Bucci, you're a liar and you don't know shit about LA.
About this. Mexican people want to go to taco trucks. They want to do all that, or like mariscos, get all that. So when a certain race is
Pupuseria. Shout out all the pupuserias in LA. Bucci don't know nothing about that.
overtaking a certain neighborhood, they're gonna want to patronize to whatever they eat.
Bro.
And if they don't eat soul food, obviously it's not gonna work out. And if black people are moving out more and more and more, that's just what it's gonna lead to.
Mexicans eat soul food, plus they make soul food.
I eat soul food, but that don't mean.
I know you do. Why you sitting up here capping?
I'm just saying.
You do.
I'm just saying. Not, bro.
Soul food.
I promise you, most Mexicans.
Soul food is Mexican food. There's Mexican. The oxtail.
I mean, no. It's probably
because.
because like if you got Mexicans like literally cook at every. They make.
Brandon, shut up. Mexican food is not soul food. Shut your mouth, but you don't know anything about that. Again, you have some kind of tumultuous relationship with the Mexicans in Long Beach. You don't know nothing about nothing. Shut up, Bucci. You're a cop.
Italian food, Chinese food.
There's
you know what I mean?
Mexicans.
They
Get
want
'em
to
outta
work in the
here.
kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is that Mexicans are going to patronize or go to wherever they can spend their money and wherever they want to eat. And you know, as much as I love soul food's one of my favorite things to eat. Not all Mexicans are going to go there first. That's not going to be their first choice.
The point is that they're not going to patronize it to the point that the business will be able to sustain
Right.
My
itself.
point.
Facts.
My point is this.
Look at Inglewood.
That right there is kind of a cat burger. Honey
not.
kettle chicken in Compton. Black freaking degenerates busting up. It was all glass around the front. Let me finish.
Let him
Black
do it.
degenerates do exist. I know you think all black people are so freaking angelic. They had glass all around.
Pay attention, y'all. This is that cop talk. That's that cop talk. It all makes sense to me. It all makes sense. Bucci, you something else. You something else with your thick ass and tight ass jeans sitting on that couch acting like you ain't a damn cop. This is before they found out he was a cop.
On the front door. I used to go there all the time. The biscuits is fire. These degenerates.
Honey kettle chicken biscuits is gas. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. I didn't know about honey kettle chicken when they was in Compton. I didn't even know there was a honey kettle chicken in Compton. I did not know about that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just to throw that out there. I wasn't aware of that.
Was busting out the windows to the business, trying to get up in there. There was nothing to steal, but they busting the windows out. Then black homeless people get mad, busting the window. The person moved to Culver City. It's booming. You know who's patronizing that honey kettle? Whites and Mexicans, and they making more money.
He's a liar. Blacks, that's how I know honey kettle in Culver City. You feel me? Downtown Culver City. That's how I know honey kettle. I never knew that they came from Compton. It be niggas in there 24/7. He's bunk, but of course he not from the land, so he wouldn't be able to speak to any of that. I don't even know if it's true about the black degenerates busting the honey kettle up in Compton, to be honest with you. He's just saying that. But again, he's throwing lies out there. Every time I pull up to honey kettle in Culver City, it's niggas. It's niggas. Hey, it be black folks too. I mean, it be white folks too, and Mexicans, Asians, everybody. But it's a lot of black folks in there. So stop your lying. Stop your lying, bro. And how much do you go to honey kettle chicken in Culver City? What would you be doing in Culver City? I heard you do travels for that food, though. I could be wrong.
There's a lot of black people in honey kettle. That's in my hood.
What's LA? Luscious Hood.
100%.
Blood Souls Barbecue. left out of Compton. One of the best barbecue places in anywhere.
Facts.
Left out of Compton. Opened up on La Cienega. You know who's over there buying that food? Jewish people. Mexicans. Right?
He's a liar again. Niggas are buying Bledsoes. It doesn't matter about being over there. We are from the land. La Cienega is literally like smack dab in the middle of the land. Niggas are going to Bledsoes to get barbecue. What are you talking about?
Right? To say that they don't buy from these businesses and then those businesses move to the Mexican and white area in the Jewish.
And Bledsoes, everybody know about Bledsoes in Compton. I know about Bledsoes in Compton. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Duck. Duck died. Don't know if Bucci Bear would let y'all know any of this. Duck died. So they shut down the business in Compton. It had nothing to do with it not being patronized by niggas or degenerate black folks messing up the place. That's a lie. The owner and everybody knew Duck. Bro, if you knew Bledsoes, you knew Duck. Duck passed. He had an illness and had an illness for a while. But he passed, so they couldn't sustain it. Then they reopened elsewhere. What are you talking about? This is what I mean about his propaganda. He sit up here and spew lies to y'all, just like Charlie Kirk. False narrative, false stats, all that, bro. You bunk just like a damn cop. Just like a damn cop.
Area and tripled their profits to the point where they're like, I won't even open a second location in the hood no more.
No, Brandon,
black people are driving black businesses out of the community because we go to the business, we constantly complaining, we make phone orders and don't never pick them up. We sit up and we go on Yelp.
Look at this. He say like it's not mad people who place orders and don't pick them up, but you're just gonna put that on us as a people. Like, you're so garbage, Brandon. You're so garbage, Officer Brandon, Officer Bucci.
We go on Yelp over the smallest thing, and then we want to destroy.
This nigga say we go on Yelp. Man, when you go, look how false this nigga is. I want anybody just go to a restaurant that you like and go on Yelp. See who the hell is in them Yelp comments, gang. It's a bunch of Kens and Karens. That's it. How niggas don't get on Yelp and do that? You's a weirdo, bro. The fact that this nigga even referred to Yelp shows you what type of Negro he is. Oh, brother. Yelp. Black folks get in the Yelp and they complain. No, we don't. That's not what we do. That's too much time for us. That's too much time for us. You know, we gonna do word of mouth. We gonna complain to the homies. We gonna complain to everybody who mentioned that shit. But are we signing into Yelp? You got to make a whole thing for Yelp. What a liar. You're a liar, dude. Trust nothing Bucci says like Racker and Hunter at this point. Pay attention, y'all. This nigga nasty. I'm on your ass, Bucci. You done fucked up. You done fucked up, Officer Bucci.
The business with the reviews. I've seen it. Louisiana Charlie's in Long Beach. They stopped doing waiter service because black people was complaining so hard about the waitresses. They was like, look, now you just gonna order at the counter and we gonna bring your food out. We not waiting on you no more. Also, COVID has something to do with that. But I know the owner and his wife. They opened another location right by my house in the white neighborhood, right by Mother's Beach, right there. That's white folk. Booming. White folks in line trying to get that good.
And they want to go back.
And now they like, we might close this motherfucker and just stay over here.
Brandon,
stop with the white and Mexicans don't eat black food. Nigga, y'all was
No,
raised
I'm not
on
saying that. I'm just saying,
doesn't
like,
that kind of go with what, like, literally the point that I was just trying to make is that those communities that you're talking about has a decreasing black population. Of course, black businesses are going to leave from areas with predominantly black populations.
Black
a
people-
Mexican restaurant
sorry.
is going to open up in that old place that the black place
exactly.
is.
It's gonna be exactly. Yeah, within
What
2
you were
weeks.
talking about.
Look it up
Within
right
2
now.
weeks, Pablo's gonna be slanging tacos out that.
Break out
If
windows
you
and
had
all.
to guess, what do you think the percentage of Mexicans in Compton is, or excuse me, Hispanics in Compton?
No, right now we're
60%.
Mexicans is like
Facts.
the most.
60 or
It's the most.
70.
No, you're right. It's 70%.
Bro, so much that
69 is the
bro,
exact
you got black mariachi singers
Exactly.
doing their thing and
CBS fucking
thriving. They're going viral. You know what I mean?
But you know that's also
Yeah,
because
black people can-
but there's black people.
Bucci's vantage point is from Bucci's vantage point, and I don't think Bucci's vantage point is anyone else's. That's what I'll say. One, because he's an officer of the law, And two, because he wasn't really out here in the shits like that. That's what it sounded like to me, because everything that he's saying is just off. And for a nigga who is really running the streets, ripping and running around here, seeing what's going on, why would you even speak this kind of stuff? Then you come to this platform to do this. Why don't you stay on Defiant Bucci? Why don't you stay over there and do that shit over there? Straight up. You want to come throw your propaganda on No Jumper where it's 5-point-something million people watching. They like, oh yeah, he's a black guy. He says this. It's true. You a liar, Bucci. You a nasty liar. And you're a cop, dude. You try to keep that from niggas. You try to strategically not say, this is what I'm going to tell you. When niggas leave things out, that's a lie to me. That's a lie. You talking about everybody else. You go release people paperwork, this, that, and the other. You was a cop the whole damn time. Let's continue.
Black people can adapt.
No. I'm saying El
Straight
Compa
go.
Negro is from Compton, and he's viral because he's doing whole ass shows, sold out shows.
You're not
The black mariachi.
Drex's brother?
No. There's a dude named his name's El
Dude that
Compa
riding the
Negro.
horses, right?
Yeah, El Compa Negro. He
about.
dresses in a mariachi suit and he sings. No, Drex's brother is a rapper.
Yeah. Well,
So,
he sings it, but
he's
He's from deep Mexico. I think
He
he's
is.
Yeah, he's from Guerrero.
Guerrero.
He's from Guerrero,
Guerrero,
Mexico.
right there.
But I'm saying like El Compa Negro is a dude who grew up in proximity to Mexicans and he embraced our culture and he's out there singing corridos and doing like his own and he sells out shows and we love him. Like people love him. You know what I mean?
But isn't that the same thing as Richie Valens doing rock music, which is black music?
No,
at
it's
the
not the
time?
same thing. Look,
It is.
Or like D-Smoke rapping in Spanish because he grew up in Inglewood.
Facts.
In proximity and around all Mexican people.
That's a good point right there.
Yeah, that's
He teaches Spanish
but-
class,
Yeah,
right?
like
black,
be serious.
black.
If anything, that's
people-
a beautiful thing.
Black people can adjust to a changing market like anybody else. We've done it. What I'm telling you is there are reasons why black people are fleeing these areas, and they're all not financial. There's black people who get money and they say, "Look, I'm gonna move to Beverly Hills. I'm gonna move over here." Let's call out what we've always known. These black neighborhoods are incredibly dangerous for black people.
Right.
Mexicans can move into the worst black neighborhood because just like Hawk, Baby Hawk, I think he is, whichever one of the Hawks he is.
Talking about my
just-
hoopah partner?
he was right.
Hey, stop mentioning other blacks. What are you trying to get everyone indicted? Stop mentioning people's names, their hood names, and all that, Bucci. Just shut up. Shut up, Bucci.
Okay.
Right. But I was calling him Hawk, but I think he's a baby younger Hawk.
Hawk,
whatever.
Okay. But this is what I'm saying. Just like Hawk said, and I think this sums it all up. I don't look to gang bang on a Mexican or a white. I go to gang bang and do violence against who look like me. He said that right here. So if you are a black man living in Compton and you have a son, you like, I know that these is out here hunting and they only hunting for niggas who look like them. I got to get my son out of this neighborhood. Same thing with a mama. That's what's driving black people out. Black folks got money just like everybody else. I know because a bunch of them moving to my neighborhood now. I'm seeing niggas now like, what's going on? Which is fine.
Does that bother you or
No,
not?
it doesn't bother me.
I'm about to
Like,
ask,
damn.
does that bother you?
No,
It
it
feels
doesn't
like
bother
there goes
me
the
at
neighborhood.
all. Only when they say you Brandon from No Jumper, and I didn't expect that. You feel what I'm saying? It's fine. What I'm telling you is black people are taking their money, whereas a person who's black with money used to be like, I'm gonna just stay in Compton and have boys in the hood where I'm trying to wrestle my kids away from gangs. Now black people are like, F that. I was in Compton. I got the good job for the city or the state. I'm leaving this because I don't want my kids to end up dead in a drive-by or whatever. That's the real reason.
So and that's a good thing that they're able to do that, right? That they're able to remove themselves.
No,
from the
think he's
no.
dangerous-
conflating
We should
upward
remove the
He is
gangsters
conflating.
and let the good black people stay.
I think he's conflating upward mobility
Talk about
and
it.
people doing better as all people have done for all time, even white
Talk
people.
about it.
I have neighbors that
If I get a job, a career that affords me to be in a place that is not poverty stricken, because that's what he's talking about, these areas, these inner city areas, right? If I can move to a better neighborhood, this has nothing to do, and this is what I want to tell y'all too. Yo, the same thing goes on in white areas where there's poverty. The same thing goes on. Yo, some of those white folks ain't with the poverty, right? So what they want to do is work themselves into a position so they can get out the environment that they're in. It's not necessarily the people, but it's the environment. This happens in everyone's culture, with every race. But again, he's trying to make us the problem. I think that's problematic, bro. I think the speech that Bucci does, and it's understandable now because he's an officer. And shout out Shorty, I'm going to get off the screen real quick. Shout out Tam, she's beautiful. I want to say this, Tam, throw those flowers. He got the flowers mic'd up, Tam. The flowers are mic'd up, Tam. Throw the flowers.
You know, get a little money, and now they're going to move down the street to the bigger house.
Yeah.
That is common for all people.
Yes.
And then you're talking about, exactly.
But if
Moving on.
but
Flowers are mic'd
in
up.
Most black areas across the country, it's a low income area. That's why it's up. I'm from Watts. It's 3 projects by us. I grew up on 115th and Wadsworth. My whole neighborhood is working black people, middle class black people that have been there for years and years. We are the second generation living there because my grandpa gave us his house. Down the street, it's 3 sets of projects. It's the Nickersons, it's the Jordan Downs, a whole bunch of shit going on over there.
and people are legal.
Don't matter how I go to private school on my street. It don't matter how good we are. That is still over there. No matter how much money my mama make, we still live over
And
here.
those black people are now selling those houses that they got from
To
their
Mexicans,
parents.
like you
No, that's
said.
fine. But
Yes.
why are they doing that? Because they're down the street from the projects. When they go to Food for Less or wherever they want to
get
go,
impressed.
they can get in an interaction. You go past 103rd Street, you can have an interaction with a gang member. And once you get some money or a house where you could sell it for 300, 400,000, you like, no, now I got some money. I'm getting the hell out of this element. And they moving to Corona, Riverside to peaceful neighborhoods. What I'm telling you is this. You can't sit here and talk about the white man being racist and white people being the biggest threats and guns, which you said earlier, Tam. But
let's talk about this though, right? Let's just talk about this. But it was indeed a MAGA supporting Republican white man who killed Bucci's leader. I'm just throwing that out there, right? You can say whatever we want, this, that, and the other. Oh, guns and all, rah, yeah, these niggas. That's cool, right? But again, they tried to make this everything in the book. Propaganda. They tried to make it, oh, it's the Dems. And it's extremist Dems and this, that, and the other. No, it's your people, right? It's your people, Bucci. I would say they are your people. Just being honest. The MAGA Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? That's who took your mans out of here, bro. Why don't you talk about that? Why you don't have a deep dive on that, Ganger? Instead, what you did on your platform is you tried to make all kind of excuses for why it happened. You tried to make that white boy something other than what he was. A Republican. His whole family's Republicans. He was on board till he started hearing the hate speech that you and Charlie Kirk was putting out there. He didn't like that very much. Why you don't talk about that, bro? Instead, you want to make us the problem. It must suck to hate yourself. Just say that. It must suck to hate yourself, bro.
get some money, he go move right next door to the racist. Clearly, the is more of a threat to him than the racist.
He named a bunch of areas in the
can't
IE
talk,
that
man.
I'm also familiar with, and if you Google the crime stats since the and they
Talk
the white
about
people
it.
out there complain about that every single day.
Talk
you go
about
to
it.
Whole Foods, you go to Clark's in Loma Linda, you'll hear the white people talking about all these LA people moved out here and shit is getting crazy. They got hoods in San Bernardino. The crime
San
rate
Bernardino's been kinda
went
fucked.
crazy.
San
Riverside
Bernardino
got a
top
meth
murder rate, if I'm not
crisis.
mistaken.
They
Facts, and I got 2 nephews who stay out there, so I know all about it in Riverside, the IE and all that. Stop playing, bro. This is what I mean. Shout out to Tam. Shout out to Tam and Shorty. Throw that bouquet. It's a mic in there.
been bad. I lived in San
Yeah,
Bernardino when I
they
was
worse
younger.
in
That
LA.
shit
They
been
worse in
bad.
LA.
Listen.
And didn't redlining create all that shit anyway?
Exactly, because we couldn't
Talk about it.
live where we wanted to live. Riverside got a meth crisis.
No.
Because young people on the street
Come
passed
on,
out.
Brandon.
Redlining was the best thing that ever happened to the black
Oh
community.
my
Hold on, let-
Hey.
Let-
My
Hold on.
grandpa
Let me-
couldn't
I'm
buy a
leave-
house with his VA bill after he
Your
got forced to
grandpa
fucking
should have
Vietnam.
never tried to lead a
crazy,
black
bro.
neighborhood with his money to live next to whites. The redlining kept the black money in the black community and forced black people to deal with the criminal element and get rid of it. Now, this is what black people do. I got money. I'ma move to Beverly Hills, but I'ma go play gangbanger down in Watts. And then I'm gonna romanticize gangbanging to my son, so now he living in Palo Verde, but he driving up the 110 to go do hood.
Why does
up
he
in
keep
the
on
60s.
making this false
This is what we do.
equivalency?
But you also
False
Rich
equivalencies.
blacks are
False equivalencies and just like, bro, he's saying like some stereotypical ass, like, bro, all he do is like gotcha ass points. He's literally just like Charlie Kirk. This nigga Bucci Kirk. This Officer Bucci Kirk, gang. Like, come on, what are you talking about? That's wild. That's a crazy false equivalency too. Like, come on. Hey, shout out Tam. Shorty, throw that bouquet. And I hope they don't run you off from no jumper, because you are a breath of fresh air. Straight up.
Literally perpetuating gangbangers. Gangbanging.
But you just
They
described
literally-
yourself.
They
You just-
romanticize it. They sit up. Soon as a person with money that's black get mad at you, from whoop to whoop to whoop to Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, millionaires going to the hood to get put on blood.
Oh, Bucci. Bucci, you're going out sad. You're going out super sad, Bucci. Straight up. And all that shit you was saying about the restaurants, wrong. R.I.P. Duck, man. R.I.P. Duck, and shout out to his family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why Bledsoe's left. But if you knew anything about Bledsoe's, right? Besides all that pork you be eating, if you knew anything about Bledsoe's or the ownership, you would know that. But then again, maybe you did know that, but you just decided not to say that. Like you decided not to let us know that you're an officer of the law. Bucci. Now, fair to say, No Jumper definitely got cops up there. Now, I want to say shout out Tam, man. Tam is fire. Tam be talking that talk, and she need to get rid of that bouquet because it's a wire in there. The flowers is mic'd up, Tam. The flowers is mic'd up. He know that you be in the spots. He know that you from the city. He probably gave you that bouquet so you could take it wherever you go and be mic'd up and surveil everything what's going on. I'm telling you, he know you know Munchie. Pay attention. This nigga's probably mic'd up as we speak. That's crazy. Bucci over there just lying about shit. Can't believe he said that lie about Bledsoe's. That was wild. Shout out to everybody who know what's up with Bledsoe's. You know what I'm saying? Legendary barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Legendary barbecue. You know what I'm talking about? What about Woody's in Inglewood? That's like straight in the shits too. Like they didn't go nowhere. And we know what's going on in Inglewood, right? Oh, okay. Bucci's bunk, and Bucci's a goddamn cop. He's a cop liar. Bucci, you better keep your mouth shut from now on, because now I'm on you. Now I'm on you, cop, man. Now, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Contact @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. But I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about all Bucci's damn lies that Tam is sitting up there debunking right in front of y'all. Bucci, you're a liar. Y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem, and you're a cop. Peace.